Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Strv0. It's the Tier 9 Swedish wedge, or tank destroyer as some people would call it, and it's located on the south spawn of Murovanka under the command of Mummy of Philo. And alongside him in the Object 257 is Crusader 007, and he's also from Philo. They're in a platoon. Okay, waiting for the countdown to finish. Okay, we're off. Now, the Strv0 is the precursor to the Strv103B, which of course is the Tier 10 version. It's got a 105mm gun, 390 alpha, and a reload time of about 8.25 seconds flat without any perks to the crew. Probably get it below 8 seconds, maybe 7.5 seconds with a good crew. And Mummy's taking him off into the bushes. I think he's going to snipe from the west side of the map, pick a nice little bush to shoot from. Okay, well, we've got a target ahead of us. It's an Object 705. Mummy's going to siege mode, moving up into the bushes. Nothing in front of the sights directly at the moment, yep. But it looks like those enemies got hit by stuns, so Arty is active. See, there's a contingent of tanks have gone up to the east side to the Magic Forest, and they've been counted somebody as well. Okay, got a target. 705. No, that didn't get through. No, that didn't work either. I think we might be hitting the ground. That might work. Oh, he did. He tracked him. He tracked him. I think they're pulling back behind the ridgeline. There's a hill just there. I think they're just poking out the fronts of the vehicles. Got one in there. First damage 392. Going for the 257. A good hit. 362. It's a low roll. Oh, that 30B was dicing with death. He could have got hit by his own tank destroyers. And that 257, that's Crusader. He's moved from the field of fire. And we're getting shots into the turret of the 257. Okay, Mummy's going to relocate, I think. That's a wise decision. You don't want to attract too much attention. They'll be pinging the map at this position, trying to say, there's somebody in those bushes. Put a shell in. Well, somebody just took out the 705, and we've lost most of the forces who are in the Magic Forest, so it's good job that Mummy's relocated to this position. And there's the forces that were in the Magic Forest. They've actually come all the way south, and Mummy tries a first shot and gets a hit on an AMX-30, 379, going for the T55. And he hits the T10 instead, 405, high roll. Doesn't get a hit there, but I think he might have tracked him. Going for the engine bay if he can get it. Go for the T55 again, and this time he kills it. 334. Carnarvon, full health. Tracks him. He repairs the tracker, I think, straight away. At least it looked like it. Can he get him again? Yep, nice one in the side. He's a one shot. He got hit by multiple tanks at once there. I think Mummy's speculating that he might be still in those bushes. There's a 2684. Okay, looks like he hit him there square on the side, spun him round. Going for the observation device. Good hit. 685. That was a high roll. Or was it? No, it was 413 he actually got. And we got another hit for 384. The 268 was killed by our M5553. He's aiming for an Object 430 somewhere in those bushes. I think he's just trying to force him to come out of the bushes by putting enough lead in there. But it's not lead anyway, it's steel, isn't it? Creeping forward. And there he is. The 140's found him. Tracked him. Going for the 268, the 30. Going for 430. Good hit. He's a one shot. And he's been killed. Kill went to the match at 155.58. Oh, we've got a STB coming close and he's proxy spotted us. We need to get out of here quick. Don't want to be on the receiving end of shots from somebody else. And there's an Object 704 over there. And Crusader 007's actually come back. He's helping us at the moment. Okay, we've gone to siege mode. Spinning around to deal with the 704. Don't want to get hit by that thing. He can do a huge amount of damage with one shot. Okay, we've got one hit on him, but he's still going to take at least 2 hits to kill. That's one. Can we get the next one? Oh, lovely one. And that's Crusader 007 doing it. He got the kill. Oh, that was a direct hit from an M53, M55. 442 hit points. It was lucky that it didn't actually do more damage. It could have. Now he's gone to siege mode temporarily. Just have a quick look. There's one Strv 0 out there, and there's also 2 Artys, but I suspect that the Arty split the back of the map. Yeah, in fact, others are pinging the back of the map, so that's where they think the Arty are. But I'm pretty sure that the Strv will be over on the west side of the map. That will be the best haunt for any tank destroyer. And I can see that Mummy's using the reverse slope of this ridge line to ensure that he can't be seen by that Strv until he's ready to shoot. Okay, this looks good. He's gone to siege mode, letting the Object 140 find. He's been spotted. It must be the Strv. It must be. One of the Arty's been spotted at the back. It's the M53, 55. The Conqueror's at the back as well. The Strv must be in there. There he is. One shot in. It's going to take at least 3 shots to kill for. Now he's a 2 shot. Now he's a 1 shot. Oh, he picked up some hit points. Can he get the kill? No. So, one more to kill the Conqueror gun carriage. And he's gone. So it's a victory. Huge amount of damage. 6,500. He really worked that bottom end of the map. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh, it's a first class tank for Mummy of Philo in the STRV's 1030. He managed to get a fire effect and a bruiser out of the minor medals, but look at this. He managed to get a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And he also got a win 8 of 7231, which is super unicum and some. And God, looking at the number of tanks he hit, I'm surprised he didn't get a Confederate out of that one as well. He only got the 2 kills, but just look at the number of hits he got on the enemy. He hit that 2684 for 3 shots, the 257, 3 shots, the Centurion 71, 2 shots, and the Object 704, 2 as well. Wow, that was a very busy game. 16 penetrating shots on the enemy. Let's have a look at the team scores. Top of the table, 6,512 hit points of damage from that game. The next high scorer was, in fact, the Object 140, who shot through our field of view at one point. 4,151 hit points to him, and he picked up the Confederate, so he must have hit more of the enemy than we did in the end. How many did he hit? 9. Okay, got 9. Let's have a look and see a little later how many Mummy hit. The next high scorer on damage was the Object 430U, got 2,688 hit points. And after that was the other Object 140, got 2,521. When we look at Crusader, he managed to get 953 hit points of damage, which is pretty respectable. And he was still alive at the end of the game, which is very nice as well. When it came to kills, well, the top one goes to the batch at 155.58, the Arty. He got 4 kills in that game. And then came Mummy with 2 kills, and so did the Crusader 007. He got 2 kills as well. And when it came to base XP, it was Mummy. He got 1,076. He really worked that bottom, as I said. He was putting in shell after shell after shell, and most of them were actually doing something to the enemy, either taking damage off them or tracking them. Then, if we look down the table, we can see that Crusader 007 managed to get 731 base experience points out of that one. So a very good game for him too. Let's have a look at the detail report. He fired 27 rounds in that game, Mummy. He got 19 direct hits and 16 penetration and 2 splash. Damage of 6,512 hit points, of which 5,898 were up more than 300 meters. So it was basically a long-range battle for him. He was shooting from that hill at the very back of the map, and there was at least 300 meters between him and those enemy tanks. He received 1 hit. It was a penetration. It was, well, he did receive 1 hit from the enemy, and it was from the Arty as well. So that M53, M55. He got spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 2, so there's a difference of 8. So that's why the Object 140 got the Confederate. He was 1 tank ahead, and he also caused damage assistance of 583 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 67,749 credits, got 33,875 completing the mission and events. His total came to 101,624. After repair and ammunition resupply, he took away 66,027 credits for the game. He got 1 bond for getting the High Calibre, and he also earned 1,614 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, got 807 completing the mission, 4,035 experience points taken away. So a very good game there by Mummy of Philo. He really worked the end of that map, and yeah, shot after shot. He put himself in the perfect position to take advantage of those enemy tanks as they came up the bottom line of the map, the south end of the map. And oh yes, it was beautiful. 1 shot after the other going into the side of those vehicles, and that was allowing his team to really get some good damage on them. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.